Welcome to the Rugs to Riches show. Grab a drink and get comfortable. The live show is about to start.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the show. It's another wonderful Monday night, and it's just Zach and I. What's going on, man? Where have you been?
What's going on, brother? Long time no see, no speak to. How you been?
Dude, I've been good. You know, Goldwyn's out. He was where I was last week.
Where's that at? Where'd he run off to this week?
So both of our boys play baseball, travel baseball, and so last week I was in New York at Cooperstown for a baseball tournament, and that is where he's at right now. So
sweet.
His son's playing like literally right now as we're going on.
Let's go. We need him to tune in like a live stream in the game. What's going on right now? He's like, come on, boy, run.
We should send him a little message and say, hey, jump on here and show us some of the game.
Yeah, hey, DM him on Telegram or something. But that's great, man. He's falling right in your footsteps, right behind you. I was actually just in his neck of the woods and your neck of the woods, I guess, as well, this past week. I just got back from a family trip down in Florida. We were in the Panama City Beach area, and I was going to meet up with Goldwyn, but he was actually just about to fly out, so didn't get a chance this time. But
yeah,
definitely made my way down.
Really close. That's like what, 45 minutes from him. I think he's in Destin.
Nice. Yeah, I'll have to meet up next time. Get on his boat. I wonder if he's read yet from that boat he's been driving around.
Yeah, I'll be a little jealous if you get on the boat before I do.
All right, that's a new mission of mine then. I gotta meet you. But yeah, man, I had a good time then. And before that, actually, I was in the Grand Canyon for a week or a few days, actually. I was in Arizona a few days before that. But so yeah, man, I've been traveling, had a great time there, had a great hike. No one got medevaced out. I didn't have to put anyone on my back and carry them out. It was hot. If you're going to the Grand Canyon, maybe think about not going in the middle of the summer during summertime. It's quite hot. But it was a good time, man. I had a great time.
So did you go alone or did you go with some friends or family?
I had 10 people in the group together. It was a buddy of mine planned it.
Wow.
Some people from all different friend groups. Some people I know since high school, from college. But yeah, he went out there for law school, and then he invited all of us to do this hike down there. And it's a 10-mile hike down to Phantom Ranch. Started at the southern rim, went down, had a good time, stayed there one day, and then woke up at midnight, hiked all through the night, and got back up.
Hiked at night. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was really nice. You could see all the stars and all the constellations and all that. It was really cool. You know, and that was we thought we were cool on the hike down. We woke up at like 4 a.m. We're gonna get there at 5 and we'll start the hike with all of our gear, you know, and we packed too much, by the way. You don't need much. You know, you just get a foam pad. Don't even need a tent, honestly. Just get some bug spray. But and sunscreen, of course. But yeah, we ended up hiking down, and then you have all of the they're like preventative people. They're there to be like, they work for the park. They're like, hey, it's too late in the day. You guys can't be hiking right now. You guys are gonna like pass out. Like there's no more water and all this stuff. And we're like, no, we're good, you know. But we ended up being okay. But it actually came in handy. You know those life straws? Have you ever used them?
Yeah. I've got one.
Dude, that a guy in our party had one, and a couple people were running out of water. Like there's like a 5-mile there's no water station or anything like that. They had plenty of water to start, but they drank it all up. But
sure,
that life straw came in handy. Yes, they were all down in the small little stream, you know, getting some water. But
well, that makes sense to hike at night then if it's so hot.
So yeah, on the way. So yeah, just to follow that up is, yeah, on the way back up, we decided, hey, let's just wake up as early as possible, and we did that and had a good time. We had a couple guys in our group who play Minecraft all day, aren't outside as much. And like I said, I was worried they might have to get medevaced out.
Yeah.
That's all day long. You see the helicopter picking people up because people are having like heat stroke or they're falling. And I talked to a couple rangers, and they said, yeah, it's every day, multiple evacuations. So yeah, it's not a joke. It's not like just a hike in the park. You got to have a little bit of physical fitness and planning as well.
So
Met a lot of cool people. Yeah.
out of these 10 people that went with you, were any of those guys in crypto?
A few of them have, I would say they're all like, they have Coinbase, they hold Bitcoin. Some of them DCA. They know what I do, so they, we talked a little bit, a couple guys. But yeah, they're for the most part, they hold crypto in some capacity. But I would say they're like out of 10. If we're like the autistic guys having a podcast talking about crypto every week, if we're like 8 out of 10, maybe 8.5. I
Yeah.
probably like 2.5, maybe 3.
Aaron wants to know, what was the temperature?
So 111 was like at the base camp. That's what they would have, like a little thermometer they'd write on a chalkboard. And then at night it'd get down to like 85. This is Fahrenheit, by the way. So it was like miserably hot even at night. But yeah, that's why I was saying we had a tent. The first night we slept in it. So I was there with 2 dudes in a little teepee tent. I was baking in the Grand Canyon.
Was it just all 10 of you were all guys, or?
No, there was some girlfriends. There were some girls. We had like 3 girls in the party, so like 7 dudes, 3 girls.
Okay.
I felt bad. One of the girls, they had some hiking gear. They had like, we were gonna live there, move in or something. I think they were telling me because they had to check the bag at the airport, so as to be under like 55 pounds. They were just over, so they had like 55 pounds of gear.
Oh God.
Oh, and it's 6,000 feet of elevation, and so it's like it's a good hike. It's not easy if you're out of shape. But I was very impressed that her and her boyfriend, shout out to Maddie and Jay, they're champs, bro. They're champs. If I wish I could pull some photos up here, it'd take me a minute, but maybe next week I'll show some videos and photos I took.
Did you wear the elephant suit at all?
No, I probably would have
no.
passed out if I wore this. No, I just had like shorts and like a button down t-shirt.
Yeah.
Looked like I was at the beach.
You should have made a t-shirt that has like the elephant logo.
That's right. I gotta just get all my clothing, just have embroidery and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But hey, at the bottom, like, hey, you want to stay down here and just make some passive income?
I wonder if you could get a QR code on like on a hat or something, or on the back of your shirt.
I've been thinking a lot about, since I'll be attending the Bitcoin conference, and we're having our little meetup and all that kind of good stuff. Like, what specialty items, or brochure or QR codes, or trifold, something just to, like you said, when an opportunity knocks, you have to be prepared. And like I guess everyone's gonna just show up and be like, it's like, okay, what's the next step? What's the extra planning? I was actually Googling today about renting an elephant, right, for the conference. Like, maybe in New York it was illegal, if you remember. I was trying to look if I could like rent one, but they were like, like, apparently someone tried to do that. Maybe they did that. They did all that crap back in the 1800s. They're like, let's walk some elephants down the New York, whatever. But anyway, in Tennessee, as you may or may not know, they have an elephant sanctuary. I think they have 33 elephants there. So yeah, isn't that pretty ironic? We should have like a meetup or get together there. I should mention that. Let me pull it up right now. Elephant sanctuary in Tennessee. The elephant sanctuary. That'd be pretty cool though if we had a meetup there and we're just chilling. I'm sharing on my screen. If you got to pull up.
I got you.
Our mission. But I was like, if we like slid these guys like a couple trunk, like, you don't think they would let us borrow one just to come out for a day? You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can name one of them Bertha if we donate enough trunk to them.
They'd be like, "What's trunk?"
I'm like, come on, guys, you guys got to be forward thinking. Go ahead and start adopting this. See, like, they got Billy, Debbie, Minnie. Where's Bertha at? All right, that's what I want to know. That would be awesome if we did have a Bertha here already.
And that's in Nashville?
I believe so. Let's go back to the about FAQ. Can I rent one? And they're like, what's wrong with you? Yeah, I don't know what this is. How in Walled. But let's see. Yeah. Nash. There's a Thai restaurant called the Smiling Elephant.
Justin says he can't wait to sell his trunk. What price are you going to sell your trunk at?
That's a good question. I don't know if it's all in trumpet. It's just earning more trunk. You could just shave off some here and there.
He says every time it gets close to $1, it crashes. It's all right, man. It's building a floor. It's hitting that resistance. It's going to bust through eventually. Are you going to sell it all, or are you going to keep some of it and see if it goes to $2 to $3 to $5 in the next 12 months? I was actually pretty surprised. I sold about $4,000 or $5,000 worth of trunk when it got to 80 cents.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I timed it perfectly too, because like less than I don't know, 8 hours later, it started crashing. I think it's at 51 cents right now.
Here, we can pull it up as we segue into that. Yeah, trunk's been volatile, both up and down. It's like you mentioned, it's kind of definitely accumulating in this kind of range. Sounds like very, very volatile right here. Let's see. So it's been since the beginning of June the party started. So June 1st, we were right at, started the day at 60 cents, about into the day about 58 cents. Yeah, I'm on the daily chart. It's about 60 cents at the beginning of June, 17 days ago, right? We've rallied, all the way up to 79, 80 cents.
I think 81 was the high.
81.
Yeah, because I sold at 80.
Oh, wow. And then this was AG, as he's telling us right now. AG caused this big red candle. No, I'm just kidding. And then
5Gs will cause that big red candle. We got problems.
yeah, deeper liquidity than that.
Yeah.
We can see even today, 500 transactions, about $1 million of volume, 156 different buyer and sellers, unique wallets. But yeah, it's been quite volatile because, like you mentioned, 82, 81, all the way down to 50 cents again, back up again to 85 is what the wick was, and all the way back down again. Here we're at around 51 cents.
Now, Justin made a good point. Do you think this last high wick, do you think that was artificially made by BT and using the trunk turbine? Or do you think that's other people buying and selling? And
I'm not too sure the time scale. I have to go back and look, but just looking at, it was overwhelmingly a sell day. So I don't know if like you said, there was some sort of injection or buyback and somehow sales still overcame that. But like I said, that was June 13th. I don't know if maybe he knows in the chat, but that was last Thursday, if anyone recalls in the chat. But yeah, it's definitely like, we're volatile right here. It would be nice to see some more accumulation right here and just kind of slow down. It's definitely very swingy right there. Doing good, more promotion. I think we need more videos. All Things EVM has been doing a great job on the main Elephant Money channel. If you guys haven't, check that out. Traders.
Look at that guy.
What's up? All Things EVM has been doing a great job posting a lot of different updates regarding Trunk, Savannah token, just all that kind of stuff. So shout out to All Things EVM. And as he's mentioning in this most recent video, right, that Trunk is still the play. And he also alludes to the most recent update, which we can go ahead and segue into, which is the Elephant Money introduces Trunk price feeds and DeFi lending / borrowing.
Oh, this is news to me. I had no idea.
Oh yeah. So check this out. So first off, the price feed thing, I'm not too sure, but I think it's more like a technical thing where it's saying right here that we're integrating this switchboard.xyz. They're a price feed oracle. So this real-time data aggregator fetches prices from multiple decentralized exchanges, ensuring accurate and up-to-date information. So it helps us with the interest rate determination for the lending and borrowing markets. It helps with our collateral valuation. So when users borrow Trunk, they provide collateral and other digital assets. The price feed ensures that the value of the collateral assets remains accurate, maintaining the security of the lending pool. So people can't, borrow more than what's available or have some sort of, some sort
Yeah.
of crypto thing that how things always go. Let's see, loan to value ratio. So the LTV ratio determines how much Trunk a borrower can obtain relative to their collateral. The price feed influences this calculation, safeguarding the protocol against sudden price fluctuations. So that's like what the integration with this switchboard.xyz price feed Oracle
Is that
partnership.
So is that a website? Switchboard.xyz?
Let's check it out.
Because that's interesting. Because it sounds like it's exactly like open leverage.
You think so? It sounds to me more like a chain link or like a price feed Oracle, like a decentralized.
Yeah, but the premise is kind of like open
API.
leverage.
Like open leverage is more. So let me check. Let me explain that. So this isn't do the borrowing and lending. This is the tools to bake the cake. So like the actual borrowing and lending is what the next next little update is right here, which is they're using Solend, which is this page here.
Okay, that's what I was talking about.
This is what I knew this is what you're getting to. So they're just using Switchboard to make this, I guess, happen. And that's right now there's a total of about $1 million USDC in the pool, and also another 3.9 million worth of Trunk. And so right now people have borrowed, let's see right here to the LTV. So you can do up to 75% of your collateral for both of the pools. And right now it looks like, what's APR, APY? Let's see, borrow, click to sort descending. So make sure I don't say the wrong thing. You know how these things can get backwards mixed up. But basically right now, people who are supplying USDC, they're earning 141% APR. And people borrowing it are paying 202%. And vice versa, right? You could supply your Trunk right now and just get a very small rate of 0.54. But the benefit though is you could supply and you can also borrow more Trunk, so you can leverage your Trunk or your USDC. So you can either just make some high yield using USDC, or let's say you had some Trunk, you could theoretically go ahead.
What's the downfall of that? Like if I had USDC, I deposit it and then I can get 141%.
Yes.
APY?
Yeah, it's APR right here. We do APY. It's even more. It's 280 APY, but this is also variable, by the way. This all depends on how much the supply is and how much is being borrowed. So right now, how it looks like almost all of it's being borrowed, right? There's about 1 million there. There's about 900K here being borrowed. But this does fluctuate. I've heard All Things EVM in his most recent video. He mentioned he's seen this as low as as low as 20% and as high as 350%, I think, or 250%. So this is variable, so you won't get that consistently. But this is a very strong contender, like in all of DeFi, right? On a single-sided stable coin, you can't find this high. So yeah, that's on cash. Or, that's what's so crazy. That's why I love DeFi, right? Like we said, like this is also why it's important to have the stable coin bag, right? Let's say you have $10,000 just sitting in cash, right? If we had that in our typical, checking or savings account in traditional banking, right, you're just getting maybe 5% right now on like the high yield ones. But right here we're getting 280%. So it's fascinating.
Now, is it locked?
No, it's
so I can withdraw that anytime.
Yep. This is
with no impermanent loss or anything.
So you would just supply. No impermanent loss. So you see it shows the history here. Let's see if it'll show longer interest rate curve. So when it started off as a 0, it looks like
that's pretty awesome, because that's one of the downsides to like stable swap or futures. Even you put it in, it's locked up, can't get it back.
Yeah, and so this is kind of here's some alpha for those listening in. We're very early, so you'll be able to use this when the time's right for your portfolio. But let's say you have a futures account, you're doing the compound, you're doing the claims. Right now you have, when you claim those funds, you have a new place where you can store them, right? You can then store some of that BUSD right, transferred over to USDC here on Solana. You could stake it here. You could borrow more trunk against it, or borrow, you could even, you don't want to borrow if you just supply, because you're going to be paying a higher borrow rate than the supply rate. But what I'm getting at is you can use kind of that flywheel effect where you're using both protocols to complement one another, and vice versa too. Let's say you have $10,000 cash, you could leave that sitting here, getting this 280% APR, and then every time you need to compound futures, you could just remove $200 from here, compound your futures. Right now, I claim from my futures, come back, put it over here. So I'm growing both stacks back and forth. Sure, I'm growing a small debt over here, but I'm retaining my initial capital. So instead of, I would still have that $10,000 sitting here, but I would borrow $200 or borrow $200 worth of trunk, sell the trunk, and then have cash. So many different ways to skin this, but we'll definitely cover that more as the future unfolds, because I think that's a very powerful strategy for building a cash bag and also feeding your futures. So yeah, that was the two kind of points here in this article and the newest updates. And here's the links for them. This is where we just were. So just seeing right here, what's next with these enhancements becomes more versatile, accessible, and attractive to both investors and borrowers. Elephant Money remains committed to empowering its community and driving DeFi innovation. Cool. And definitely Telegram. And then also there's been continuing votes on the Savannah House DAO page here on Realms. So here's Savannah House. Here you can see there's been 13 proposals. You can scroll down. You'll see which ones have been completed. I really like the feature here. So let's say we'll click here. Have you seen this at all, AG, by chance?
No, I haven't. So I haven't got into the Savannah token. I figured I don't know. I just haven't. I just never thought it was a good investment for me.
Yeah, it's essentially, I think it's
just voting, right? It's just voting.
It's fascinating, right? It really is a good step towards truly a decentralized protocol where multiple voices can be heard and voted upon. So yeah, that's the purpose of the Savannah token, the SVNN. So essentially, you buy the token and then you come here and you connect your wallet, and you'll have that many votes. So let's say I have 1 million tokens. That means I have 1 million votes. And what you can do is, so like right here, the current proposal is legal representation for Savannah House and all council members. So Tony Perkins, aka bank teller, blah blah blah, has engaged in services of Perkins Coie LLP, a reputable law firm. Under a retainer agreement, Perkins Coie will provide legal counsel and regulatory guidance to Savannah House. Additionally, the law firm will handle any potential litigation matters on behalf of Savannah House. The annual retainer fee is set at $250,000. Here's the website for their law firm. All right, so you can check this out. And then, so right here, I could say yes. I could use my 1,000,000 votes to say yes, obtain legal counsel, or none of the above.
Why do we need legal counsel? What do you think?
So, I think it's definitely needed at, it's like one of those things of, as he's continuing to build it in such a way, there's no key man risk, where this truly is a self-sufficient and it's going to be in the hands of the community, not necessarily just like the developer always making new ads, all that kind of stuff. Like the more we take these steps, the better, right? That just means the faster we realize that. Same thing with the Savannah House, right? The sooner we are decentralized and having these kind of votes, like the better. So yeah, I think, it's like better now than never, right? Especially with all this regulation coming down the pipeline. So, I mean, I think it's a fine time. It just comes down to where's the funding coming from and exactly where's it going. And
$250,000 is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, right? Yeah. Unless we're being sued right now, I don't know. Or, you always got to be prepared, but I don't know.
Now, if we were getting sued, or if the Savannah House or Tony, wouldn't that be something that we should all know about?
Yeah. So I don't know if we need, if is this just preparation? I'm ignorant, so I don't
know either. It's kind of,
yeah, it's definitely.
Are we paying, or is the Savannah House paying for Tony's lawsuit if he's getting sued about something, or is it actually here to protect elephant?
spreading rumors around.
I don't know, man. I'm just asking questions.
I think it's probably just like we're saying, there's more than just for litigation. It's more so, I think, for making sure that we're in compliance and etc. Like I think it's called the Fit 21, something like that, or those new kind of guidelines that are coming out for crypto projects. So I mean, I'm just spitballing. That might be something they're helping with, or giving us proper legal counsel. And like I said, so you can see people's commentary. So let's say you had votes, you could write yes or no and write your thoughts. So that's why I really like this. Is kind of like a open forum, and we'll see people's votes and why they made them. So, like for example, this guy did 1.5 million votes. I'm in favor of retaining legal counsel and don't have an issue with the firm or the amount. I would like to know which other firms were considered, their costs and processes used to select Perkins Cole above all others. Without that information, I can't support the current proposal. They voted yes, so I don't know why they didn't vote no. That seems kind of...
No, it just says they voted.
But it has a thumbs up.
Well, I think they all have a thumbs up as saying that they voted.
Let's see if it would show thumbs down.
Yeah,
because right here you'll see 97% of the votes so far have said yes. Only 2% have said no. So
yeah, Aaron said that there's a lot of drama in the chats.
Hey, it was crypto. There's always something going on.
Bubble chart. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, vote weight. So we got some big voters over here. That's so weird when it says 1,000%. What does that mean? I don't get what that means. Legal orders. So there's been 30 voters. It's pretty cool stuff. Like I said, it's the right step in the right direction towards a truly decentralized application and not a CeFi DeFi type thing. So yeah, so that's Realms, that's Savannah House, that's the Solend update. Yeah, I just had some other kind of interesting little news articles. You want me to jump into those?
Yeah, let's before we do that, let me give you the intro.
All righty.
And now it's time for the latest news with Zach Minter on the Rugs to Riches show.
Yo, let's go. The best show on the crypto web. How's everyone doing? Thanks for coming in.
It's been a while since we
been
played
a while, brother. It has.
Man.
Yeah, just got some, little news here and there. It's crypto summer 2024. The year of is the bull market upon us? We'll have to wait and see. Just jumping over to, let's check out coin market cap. I got to pull it up here. Right, ain't not much been going on other than Bitcoin's ranging around 70,000, dropping back down to 65,000, popping up again to 67,000, and just kind of going sideways, kind of accumulating. And we haven't seen much other action in the altcoin market, just some bleeding out. Let's see here, the high of 71, right? We're down to 65 right now. Some people are calling the top. Is it the top in the chat? What do you guys think? You think we're still got some gusto, some wind in us, or is this the sign of the times? What do you think, AG?
Dude, I think we're going way higher by Friday. I think we'll be at all-time highs.
What makes you get that inclination? Why do you think markets are about to get hot during this?
I think we'll be over 70 or right around 70. Maybe, I'll say 70,000 around Friday. That's my guess.
AG is a bull king of bull. He's a bull.
I think we'll have maybe a wick down to maybe 60, 59.
Hey,
tomorrow or Wednesday, but I think we'll be back up by Friday.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's, for me personally, I've noticed I've kind of been busy in the summer on vacation, stepping away from the markets a bit. And I don't know if that's the case with many people as well, or if people are still glued in, right? We can see even like stuff like BNB's down from, I think it hit about 700. It's back down to 592. Solana, right, had a massive run at the beginning of the year, all the way back down. Oh, that's USDC sitting at $1 as usual. That's good. Not 95 cents. One time deal. Oh, that was a hoot, right? So Solana's at 139, down from a top of roughly 200. But yeah, man, it's just been kind of sideways action. You seem bullish for me, I'm just thinking we have more of the same.
Yeah. Well, so I was talking to one of my coworkers today, and she was kind of like, "Why don't you sell your crypto, and put it in your bank and call it a day, And I told her, and I was like, "Listen, I think we are super early in this bull run. I think we've got another 12 months before I need to start taking profits. Um, I could be totally wrong, but I don't. Bitcoin and BNB are the only two cryptos that have hit all-time high, and nothing else has. Ethereum, I think, was like $5,000 all-time high, and I don't think we got to 4,000. If we did, it was only for like a day. So we still got a lot of crypto that has to hit its all-time high before I start thinking about taking profits. That's just me, though. What do you think?
Yeah, for me, I think once you're in, you're in. Like, no matter what market you invest in, like you have to. I'm not saying you never get out, but I'm saying if you get in real estate, if you get into stocks or bonds or crypto, like you always will have some exposure
True,
to
but
it.
just taking profits. I haven't taken
Yeah.
anything that I've sold. Like I told you, I sold trunk, $5,000 worth of trunk. I put that into Theta because that's way down. Theta is. I bought that at $1.75. All time high was like $15. So I'm expecting that to go at least to 2021 this bull run.
Like we've been seeing, it's very barbellish market where, right, we talked about this where like Bitcoin, maybe some of these other Ethereum, BNB, mainly just Bitcoin, honestly, is receiving a bulk of the incoming funds and price appreciation. And the other side, the middle of the market, all these kind of utility tokens, all these kind of 2022 tokens, 2020 tokens, all of these aren't seeing action. Oh wow, it's some down 20%, 25. And then on the other side of the barbell is the meme coin market, which has also attracted a ton of liquidity. But a lot of these things like Algorand and right, oh my goodness, just down.
Haven't done anything. I'm
Doesn't
thinking about buying some Algorand actually. What do you think?
What are you saying about? What'd you ask? Sorry.
I said I'm thinking about buying some Algorand. What do you think?
That's what I was getting at. It's just this market it's either like going to turn around like you're saying, and where the investors will come back and say, hey, all these kind of infrastructure projects, we value them. But right now it's just saying, hey, we don't care about them. We just want Bitcoin, the digital gold, and we just want meme coins. We want
So look, just look at that. That's a circulating supply 8 billion. Total max supply is 10 billion. It's 13 cents right now. What do you think? What do you think that can get up to in this bull market in the next 12 months?
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm not a trader, and it's right here. It just doesn't seem the market wants it. All this liquidity that's come in with Bitcoin rallying from 20,000 to 70,000, right? I didn't do lickety schmidt for this, so it's like, if Bitcoin going from 70K to 300K, is it gonna, rally back to all time high of, $2, which would be with that 20x?
It'll be up there, yeah.
So that's, I don't know. Like that's for me. I'm not touching it right now until there's some. That's the thing with investing, right? First in wins. You got to be early. When there's noise, it's already too late a lot of times. So it goes back to making calculated bets, calculated decisions.
So you wouldn't touch this coin?
No, not yet. I just until I
Not
see.
Yet. You're saying okay?
Not yeah. And it's a lot of these, right? Maybe something like Avalanche could make some noise, but for me it's like you don't want to, it's like what's a good analogy, you don't want to be first in, but you don't want to be late to the party, but you don't want to be the first one on the dance floor either. You have to make sure that there is momentum and there's a reason why whatever it may be. That's why I like things like, obviously Elephant Money with like the trunk turbines, and you can see in real time momentum building, or something like the Trumpet contract. You can see the price of Trumpet going up. You can see, XYZ, which some of these other more, I guess, utility or infrastructure tokens, if you start seeing them have a lot of burn or a lot of development or some sort of other attractive, that's one thing we talked about too. Polkadot, that's another project that just never seemed to catch fire and had a lot of promises. It's still still a huge market cap, $8 billion market cap. But anyway, I digress. We can be here all day, but just a couple quick news stories here. So it's funny. It says Aave Stani, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, seeks $50 million for Lens protocol at $500 million valuation. But then they're maybe they mistyped here, but they're calling it the CEO of Arvara. Let's see who this guy is. If he's for Aave or is he from Arvara?
CEO of what? Arvara.
Yeah, so it's not Aave, it's this, or is it the Aave? Maybe they say it in two different ways. Yeah, that's him. So this is the CEO of Aave. So he is, I believe he's also maybe the co-founder of Lens, which Lens is like a social media, decentralized social media platform where I think you can also monetize if you're a creator on the platform. So like here it says, here I'm on the lens.xyz. You can explore, mint a profile. It's funny, I clicked explore, right? It says you can use any of these apps. I don't recognize any of these guys. I was like, man, am I getting old in crypto already? Like, I don't have any of these, whatever these are, wallets or whatever these, typical things are. Let's see, Web3 for artists, creators, DJs. You give me a epileptic shock. Let's see, hey. But anyway, that's Lens. So it seems that this gentleman is trying to raise more money for it. So he's seeking $50 million, and then they'll give a valuation of $500 million to the platform. And then they're saying, right, this is off the back of in 2023, they raised $15 million. And right now they're competing with this other social media decentralized platform called Farcaster. And they've raised $150 million at a $1 billion valuation. But it's funny here, just to jump down right here, it says approximately 70% of the users on Lens and Farcaster have less than 50 followers, according to Dune Analytics. So these aren't very well adopted social media platforms. I've seen a little bit about Lens. I haven't used it, as you see. I'm not sure how to use it.
Yeah.
But I was looking at this Farcaster, and it seems they have a thing called Warpcast. It just seems like maybe like a kind of like a Discord type social media thing mix, also involving crypto and I guess I'm not sure what else, but
Warpcast
might be something to check out. If anyone in the chat has experience, let us know. This is definitely the edge of social media and crypto and DeFi. And I guess
have you heard about Telegram's new cryptocurrency?
Not too much, isn't it? On the Ton network or
Ton? Yeah, Ton. It's
what do you know about it?
It's ranked number 9.
Yeah, so is this the Telegram blockchain or something?
Yeah,
they
they I guess co-founded it or paid for. I don't know, but they're
decentralized an open internet created by the community using a technology designed by There you go. Yeah, like you said, it sounds like they're the same team.
But here, dude, Telegram, I believe, is like the 6th largest social media in the world. With like, I don't know, X amount of millions of users. But I mean, if they can harness that many people, 7th there, 800 million. Jesus.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
have them all sending money or crypto to each other.
I'm thinking maybe that might be something I should invest in.
I mean, think about that. 800 million is more than United States population, and that's also all these people are somewhat technology savvy, right? If you're on Telegram, you
pretty much crypto's all in Telegram, crypto people at least. So let's say at least 500 million of those people might be. I don't know how many people are in crypto. 300 million? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me see how many people own.
But I guess it just had the fastest
560 million people, it says roughly.
Yeah.
Estimated. But yeah, you're saying, so you think that this Ton coin might be worth, or is it already priced in, or?
I don't know, man. I mean, it's the number 9th coin right now, but we haven't really hit the bull market yet, so who knows how much higher it could go.
Yeah, I have to read about it some more. I wonder how much of opportunity it is so far. Like you said, what they maybe project they could feasibly be moving on the network, and if that correlates to like, I don't know how much. Let's see how much Ethereum is being used per day versus like Ton.
Yeah, well, they said it just tested out as being one of the fastest transaction speeds. I did hear
that. And more important than even the little technicalities of like how good it is, it's like the users, right? And like you said, if they're using Telegram and they're somehow incorporating people sending,
they said it beat out MasterCard and Visa with transactions.
That would be wild.
And I totally had a brain fart. Never mind. I don't know.
So Ton coin, we gotta check it out.
Yeah, just came out of nowhere.
Ton. So yeah, that's all that. And then just also other cool news, right? Michael Saylor, the Bitcoin OG, buy and hodler, right? DCA King. He's continuing to do so. MicroStrategy increases note offering to $700 million to buy more Bitcoin. So they're already the biggest institutional holder of Bitcoin. They hold about 13.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. It's now looking to raise about 700 million more to add to its supply. So Michael Saylor's the GOAT. Take a mortgage against your house, buy Bitcoin. If it dips, buy more.
Yeah. I wonder. I know
financial advice.
I know he won't admit to it, but I wonder what other cryptocurrencies that he's actually invested in.
Probably some elephant, probably some earn. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. I bet he'll have some Ethereum. I doubt.
I think he might be one of those crazy, like, there is no second best. Bitcoin is crypto. There is no.
He can't be that. I mean, people that say that, I just don't believe them.
Like, I heard a funny thing because that's the his whole thing with MicroStrategy is like they're whatever, like a cutting edge technology company, and like Bitcoin is like the Model T is like the oldest crypto technology. It's like I don't know. It's like kind of ironic. Like,
yeah.
It isn't, as we know, it's not I mean, people would say that's why it is the best with proof of work and having to, burn electricity and all that to mine and all that good stuff. So maybe it is the coin, the crypto. But shout out to Michael Saylor, follow his lead. And then, I just had some general kind of headlines, right? Bitcoin's bouncing up and down. I saw this here. What do you think about this, AG, as a Trump token holder? So DJT Solana token surges on unconfirmed reports Trump's behind it. Ain't no way Trump is launching a meme token in the middle of an election year. Like, what, he's gonna rug it? Like, like,
you never know.
It's already got rugged since that article this morning.
No,
so stupid. This is so dumb, dude. This is so silly.
Yeah, the one that I was in is it's just Trump, and I believe it's on the Ethereum chain.
Oh gosh, that sounds rough.
No, yeah, that's it.
Wow, it's doing better than I thought it would.
Yeah, if you click on their website, it looks pretty legit. They said they sell, or they a portion of the taxes go to the Trump campaign and stuff like that.
Oh wow, they're lit. That's what crypto's about. Okay, I got time for all this. I am a bot, actually. I can't solve that. That is funny though. So yeah,
big dump.
DJT.
I got these like gnats flying around. I don't know what's going on.
You got any dead fruit near you? Some old fruit?
My kids must have been playing around with the front door wide open.
Dang kids!
I don't have kids. It's crazy.
So sticking on this politics, little side quest. So Trump and Biden likely won't shake hands at debate, prediction market says. What do you think, AG? Do you think that they will shake hands if they have a debate?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, you better get on this poly market right here. Poly market bettors doubt Biden and Trump will shake hands at the debate. And I was checking it out. So have you ever checked this website out?
I haven't.
Here and there, but I've never actually placed a bet. But it's called Poly Market, and you can bet on different politics. You can bet on all this sports. That's terrible that Middle East is a freaking category. It's terrible. But right here, you can even vote on the president, presidential election winner. Some of these seem like give me's. Check this out. Will Biden drop out of the presidential race? And right now, there's a 23% chance yes, 77 no. And so like, let's say we bet no. Let's say we want to bet $100. Let's see. All right, we could bet 100 to win $28. So that's 28% ROI. That's not, I don't know, is that worth the bet of him? I mean, if you want to take that bet, I think that not the worst odds in the world. Crap like this. Like, is DJT real? Of course, everyone's like, no. Let's see. Like, will Trump launch coin by Friday? But check this out. If you scroll down, top volume this week. So this guy, Revenge Tour 19B4. So those dudes made, $670,000 on this betting market. He's done $137 million worth of volume.
God dang.
So I know, right? Check
you imagine just having that type of money to bet.
Yeah, well, that's the volume. So he could have just have like $10,000 and just keep doing it over and over.
Maybe.
Right now he has $1.2 million. It looks like worth of an account. But see, stuff like this, like, see, he bought, like, will Trump, be in jail before election day? So I guess he bought no, and then I'm not sure if average is what he bought it at, average of 85 cents, and he sold it at, or maybe hasn't sold it yet, at 90 cents. Because it changes, right, with like people buying and selling.
So you can sell it. You can sell
before
out
before it occurs, before your prediction happens.
What's it called? Polymarket.com?
Polymarket.com. Yep.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Double check. You can be in the U.S. to do it. You might be able to, but this guy's crazy because, like, same thing. Like, well, let's see. Like, dang, this one looks like, well, he didn't get that much. He's only doing these kind of small spreads, but if you have enough money, like, will Andrew Tate be guilty of human trafficking in 2024? I guess he bought no, and now he bought at 84. Now it's at 88. So this is interesting.
What do you think? Do you think he's going to get convicted?
I haven't been following it too closely. I know he got like arrested, then he's gotten released. Right? Is he awaiting trial right now?
Yeah, he's like, he's not house arrested, but he's like stuck in the country. He can't leave. Which I don't think he would want to, anyways. But I think there's a chance he could get convicted and go to jail, because there's the whole reason they got arrested is because I feel like Big Brother or someone out there that's in charge of how the world works is out to get him. So
because what are the allegations that whatever, like, we're kind of doing a tangent here, but what, that he's like,
that he's
using women or children or human trafficking,
human trafficking, sex slaves, things like that. But I don't think that's I don't think he was doing that at all. And I guess some of the women came out and said, hey, he's not doing that, blah, blah, blah. And they finally got him out of jail, but he still has to go to court. I think they're just trying to run him through the mud, kind of like what they're doing with Trump.
Yeah, it's definitely not a joke about, no matter what, if you have any type of notoriety, like, they're going to use the law against you any way they can. It's crazy.
So Patrick from Cryptozoa wants to know if you're doing Solend.
I haven't opened a position yet, but I've considered it. Maybe getting a little bit more exposure to Trunk, or, like I said, I do have some USDC, so it does seem like, for my right now, what I know, I don't know any other place. I don't have the USDC on Solana. That might be a bridging exercise. But
do you have that tab still open, Solend?
I can pull it open here.
Pull back up there, because I want to know what the rates were for Trunk.
Oh, refresh.
Because
so it's already dropped. See how it's changed?
Oh, geez, it dropped a lot.
Let's see.
No way.
Because right now it looks like the supply, maybe since we've been talking about it, some people added some more.
It went from 200 to 57 in a matter of, what, 10 minutes?
Yeah, let's see.
That's insane.
And same thing with the borrowing. It's variable. I'm guessing because, see how it's now, the supply is 1.05 million. It was like at 900 something thousand. So I think someone's put in, another 100K since we checked it last.
What do you think is better, having my Trunk in Trumpet, or putting it on here and getting what, 6.5 or 6.66?
Yeah, definitely
APY?
Trumpet, because Trumpet I think is averaging about 70% plus right now. So this would be more what this allows you to do is like you were just mentioning how you sold $5,000 worth of trunk. What you
Mhm,
could do instead is right, you could supply that five, maybe $6,000 here, right? You might need to put a little bit more. Let's just be realistic. You might put like $8,000 and then borrow 75%, which would be let's say $5,000 of that 85 of that $8,000.
mhm.
So you would still have your trunk, but you'd also have your USDC. But as you see, right, the borrowing APR, I don't know if you can get a fixed rate. It looks like it's variable. So, right, you'd be paying variable interest on that borrowed USDC. Um, but I think eventually we'll get to a point where maybe it won't be that high to borrow. I'm not quite sure really what the final version of this as it grows will look like. But
Mhm.
the idea is like, right, you wouldn't have to have sold your trunk, but rather you could take debt against it.
I don't know. I couldn't do that. I don't like lending it. I got a bad taste in my mouth ever since Celsius.
Yeah. Let's see here. I feel you. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of like borrowing and lending. I've been burned in the past.
Mhm.
I over borrowed, and then when the markets took a turn, right, I got liquidated. So, you definitely want to be very cautious and start with a small position. And like we're just seeing how volatile the
Yeah,
borrowing and
I
supplying.
can't believe it went from 200 to 57
Yeah, let's see right
in like
here. So it's
12
saying
minutes.
so they dynamically fluctuate over time. Interest occurs every slot. Solana approximately total number of slots annually via the 30 days average slot time of 442 milliseconds. Okay, don't know what that's supposed to really refer to. Let's see. Optimize utilization changes 0 to 80. Yeah, so definitely DYOR, start small. How about you, Cryptozoa? Have you made a position here on the Sol end? Have you taken or borrowed using it? Borrow or lended? I like it. It's like I said, there's some kind of strategies you can use, and if you're conservative, it's just another great way to park your cash, take a little bit of debt on if you need to.
It says he only supplies USDC. They said the theory is to borrow about 6% and get about 70% on Trumpet, pay off the loan and raise and rinse and repeat.
Okay, there you go. Good strategy there.
That's interesting.
So yeah, just wrapping up the poly market, but yeah, that's definitely. It sounds like people right here they don't think they're going to shake hands. I was just checking this out. Like, look at this even prediction. Will Bitcoin hit 100K in 2024? Right, we got 6 months left, but uh, you know, I don't know. It's not. It seems like pretty good odds, depending on either
What do
way
you
that
think?
you sway. What's up?
So, what do you think if you were going to bet right now?
I would bet at this current time. That's a good question, man. It goes back to I don't know, man. I'm not a good predictor of
Yeah,
even
6 months, man. It only took like, I don't know, a month, if that, to go from like 29 to 60.
Yeah, I did not take much. Did not take much. I don't know when it comes to October, September. I don't know. There's a double top here. I don't know like anyone else here.
No, I think it's consolidation right now.
I think a lot of it. I don't like the whole thing about BlackRock and Coinbase, and they're are they rehypothecating Bitcoin,
What
the
is this?
ETF?
How do they're giving you like bullet points of big news articles
Yeah.
that happen? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Remember how I
I
don't know
did.
if you followed that Hong Kong's ETF approval for Bitcoin. It was like underwhelming. They kept thinking, oh, like all this
Yeah.
money's gonna flow in, and like no one bought it that day.
So I think when the Ethereum ETF gets approved in the US, I think we'll have about maybe 3 months of straight up action on Ethereum, and then people will start taking profits, and then that's when the altcoins are really going to take off. So
So do you think that's gonna be whenever
I
the
think that's going to be
ETF?
the catalyst to the alt season catalyst.
And when are they talking about the ETF for ETH? Is it
They're
end of
saying September.
July or?
I heard September.
Okay.
So I think September will hit. I think it'll run to like, December. Then we'll have a pullback, and then January, I think altcoin season's going to go ham.
Well, heck, bro, then come over here. You can bet $100 and you can win 163% ROI if you hold it to expiration. That's what I said. It says once Bitcoin breaks all-time high, it's going to fly to 100K in 1 week. This guy's, it's cool. It's just like the realms, right? You can see.
I don't know about
bets.
that.
This guy's got 11,000 yeses. Let's see how much that is. Let's see, 0.38 times 11,600. So bro's got $4,000 on yes, Bitcoin's gonna hit 100K. This.
I wonder what's a better buy, putting $4,000 on this bet or putting $4,000 into Bitcoin.
Well, you can just do the math, right? Because if it's at 67K, we're betting out it's gonna go to 100K, right? It's kind of silly. 105 at 67, right? 1.5x versus here you're getting a 2.6x.
Okay, so it's better to gamble.
Yeah, yep. But then that's the difference if you just buy it outright. And let's say it hit 99K, yeah, you still have it. Versus here, you would lose your bet. Yeah.
Pros and cons to everything, man.
Yeah, right. There's no free money. There's no free lunch. What the heck? Hey, but this is a best time for yes, because like as you see the kind of history, it's gone from like a high of 64 cents down to 38. Because that's what we were saying too. You don't even have to hold till expiration. Let's say right now, when everyone's down in the dumps, everyone's like, oh, this is the top. And Bitcoin's chilling at 65K right now, right? You buy the yes right now. You wait till it pops back up to 70K or 71K, right? This is back up to 50 cents each, right? You just made 20% on your investment here and didn't have to hold till expiration. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Polymarket.com, right? It is .com, right? Or is it .io?
.com. Maybe be sponsors for them. We just pick a different one each time.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm in the pop culture section now. So that's interesting. Like highest grossing movie for 2024. Will X start charging new users before July? Let's see.
How'd you find this?
I've heard of it from a long time ago. And I don't know if it's even like crypto related. I forgot how like I said, I haven't used it, but it's like, I don't even know if it's like, I don't think it's like stablecoin or anything. I think it's like, I don't know if you attach your credit card or what. I'm not sure, honestly.
Polymarket.com. I got to log in, sign up. I don't know if I want to sign up. I hate giving my info.
That's what you need. More gambling accounts. That's what you need.
I've been on a bench right now, gambling bench. I've downloaded so many freaking roulette games on my phone.
That's
crazy.
It is funny. Like, will the U.S. confirm that aliens exist by June? That's funny. That's funny.
3% chance.
Hey, if you like,
I've been talking a lot about that lately. I guess. What is it? Not Yale, but Harvard. Harvard released a study saying that there is a pretty significant chance that aliens walk among us already.
Probably pretty lit. Will an AI win the $5 million AI math? What the heck? I guess you learn about the world and stuff through these betting markets too. That's cool. You can bet on like the Fed interest rates, bet on if TikTok will be sold or not. Let's see. A lot of these have very bad, like all are obviously no's or obviously yes.
Yeah, there's not like a good equal weighted one.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's any like 50 cents, 668. This is like, let's see, this one seems pretty close. Chat GPT integration with iPhone before October.
That's already it's embedded into their new Apple AI or Apple Intelligence.
So bet the yes then, and you'll get.
Well, they could say. I mean, they already said yes to that, so I don't know what they mean by
47% ROI. Let's see. On June 10th, Apple announced at its developer conference that it would integrate. So like you said, they did. So maybe you can't order no more. Maybe you can. Maybe free money. To check it out.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all the kind of news I had today. You can see if we can rent an elephant. What's this saying? I need to email them. Hello, good people of Tennessee. How much would it be a quick 1-day outing with Bertha? Let's see, our elephant.
Well, do you have a spin? One of those random spinners?
I can get one. Let's see.
Because we have to do a giveaway for earn token.
All right.
And I don't have that spinner. That's Goldwyn's
thing. You want me to write in the names?
You just put 1 through 1,000. Or you have to actually do that, or is there? Might have to find a different one.
This looks like the one I think he's used before.
Maybe.
I can just do a random number generator. Sorry, this doesn't. Let's see. Maybe it'll be a wheel.
We might have to just wait.
Hold on, I got you.
That's the one he uses. There you go.
Never give up. All right, you ready, Freddie?
Nope, not yet. All righty. So this is for, I believe it's for a flameling. Actually, I have no idea. Don't quote me on any of this because I have no idea what this is for. But we will find out. Whoever wins this one will just randomly get some 100,000 earn tokens. I think it's a flameling NFT holders. If someone's from the earn token is in the chat, leave a message and tell us what it's for, because I am drawing a blank. Last week, I believe it was for the flames.
What's the range we have to land into? Do you know for this week? Is there a certain?
If it's for the flamelings, then I believe it's like under 400.
All right, you ready to spin?
Let's do it.
All right, my number prediction is 137. What's yours?
137. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna go with 369.
Here we go. Here we go. Don't have epilepsy, kids. I'll land on one of these.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
884.
884. I don't think anyone wins on that one.
Remove choice. All right. Let's try Goodness gracious. Look at one of those optical illusion things. 807.
All right. No one wins this week.
What?
I don't think anyone wins this week. I could be wrong. Oh well.
No luck. Probably next week.
All right, man. Well, it's about an hour. You got anything else you want to say?
Hope everyone's having a great time out there. Everyone's enjoying their summer or winter, wherever you're at around the world. Thanks for tuning in. And that's all for me today. Let's see you guys on the next Rugs to Riches podcast.
Yeah. We'll see you next Monday. Peace.